Stoke have been struggling to score goals this season. I know it happens quite often. Why do you think that is? Is there anything you'd change going forward?
I think I'd maybe go for a 2 up front. Like I've said, like May and Ennis, I think would work well together.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, our strikers are isolated too much. Sometimes I'm a big advocate of the old style of playing sort of 2 together, you know. And I think that's where we ought to start looking at. Really, they're too isolated, you know.
Sign Mark Steenback. Or Mike Sheeran.
Well, it's very unusual because our leading goal scorer is OG, own goal. So that's difficult to deal with.
I think what we've had over the past few seasons is we've tended to buy strikers and not actually play to the strengths. We buy a player like Ryan May, who's obviously very quick, and we don't play balls early for him to run onto. Or when we get the ball at the back, we don't hit the channels for him to run into.
And then what's this flag we've got behind us, Al?
Well, it's the flag. It's the new backdrop for Stoke Fan TV, so you'll be seeing it in the office behind the boys when they're doing their presenting.
I tell you what, it's a little bit better than the shabby blue tablecloth we got in the background.
I wasn't sure if it was your bottom sheet or a tablecloth.
How comes we can't seem to put the ball in the back of the net?
Well, we can, but the ref's just blown the whistle as the ball went in the back of the net, so we could have pulled one back. He's blown the whistle as the ball's floating in the 6-yard box. Why he's done that is just to be an anal, retentive.
Stoke haven't got a game next weekend. It's the international break. There's a night with Liam Lawrence at Jolly's, London Road, Stoke. £10 a ticket, affordable heroes. Liam Lawrence, Friday the 22nd of March, next Friday.
How comes we can't seem to score?
I don't know what it is. It's just like a bogey.
Yeah,
It's
we're
like
unlucky today.
something we can't do. And yet we're creating chances. We're getting crosses in from wings and fullbacks and that. But we've got no one finishing.
I think they're struggling to score because, say, Vidigal's on the ball and Berger's in space and he can score. We'll just play it to the nearest player, not scam for options.
No. More through balls.
More through balls? Yeah. You've been playing FIFA, haven't you?
Yeah.
I noticed today Ryan May's back in the team, and I think I might get criticised for this, but there's someone with a natural ability. I think he's the first one we've seen down here for quite a while. So getting back in the team now, we've got 7 games left, 8 games. Give him a good run in, and I do think he'll come good.
I think May's good with hold-up play and with Ennis's pace.
The two of them up top together.
With like a bay behind, I think they'd work well together.
Back on the show. Becca, is this your first time on Stoke Fan TV? First time?
I was standing behind with a burger the other day.
Oh, was you? we ran into a burger after the game, believe it or not. Question, thank you very much.
I see what you did there.
I'm here all week.
We need to support the front man, whoever he is. We see balls flashing across the goal, and we've got nobody in the penalty area. We've got to have a dedicated, I'm not going to link the play, I'm going to be there to score. That's my role in the team, to score a goal, not to link.
I'm not really sure. We obviously not got the right guys up front. You know, the midfield is fantastic. It's creating chances, scoring goals. We're just lacking a goal scorer.
We're only playing one up front.
That doesn't help. We're only playing one up front. But if we had the 20 goal a season goal scorer, we'd be top 6. Simple as that. The rest of the team's doing fine.
And they haven't got that quality. That Sargent today, he's real quality. You could isolate him, he'd make something happen. We haven't got that, so I don't think it's an easy fix. But I think they ought to. The old strike. Remember crouching, and they used to hold the ball up and then bring people in. Our strikers don't do so. I think that's part of the problem.
I think we just need a bit more physicality up front.
Okay.
When Wesley's playing, we do get a bit of physicality, but he isn't really in the game. Bit more physicality, bit more support to the front two. Score.
I think Tyrese Campbell on his day, one of our best strikers, but just the effort from him isn't there. So I think he needs to give Niall Ennis more of a chance.
So you think it's more of an effort issue?
Yeah.
Too many changes of managers.
Not consistent enough.
Upper management, not consistent enough with decisions.
Yeah.
Club's been in a mess. I like this fella. I think give him time, give him the summer, get his players in, what he wants, the passion he wants from the players. I think next season we're going to push on. I think stay with him and we'll do well.
Who would you pick up front?
The defence keeps slipping, and then it comes down to the midfield as well, and people playing deep.
People playing too deep need to be more up front and get more attacking and going on, yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's more of a midfield problem, to be honest. I don't think there's enough people contributing with goals. So all the pressure's on these strikers. Most of the time we're playing them lone up front. We're not getting enough balls into them really either. So, the sort of the ratio of shots to goals is probably not that far off because we're just not having enough shots.
Yeah.
So I think everyone just needs to be shooting.
Honestly, yeah, every time we get up goal, it's always we're trying to pass it around and it's never just a straight shot, and I think we just need to start taking those chances.
That one striker who needs to be in the team, give him a really good solid run, give him plenty of games, and you never know.
And who would that striker be?
Ryan May, Ennis looks bright. I don't know.
Wesley?
No.
Wesley, yeah. Who's that?
You've done a bit of management, no Sunday League, but it's still management. What would you do here? I mean, I'd have two up front, mate.
I'd have to.
Would you put two up front?
I'd have to big time.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah.
Big time. Like Johnny Walters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be like, lads, play for this shirt. Sorry, I swore.
No, that's all right. We'll blank it
Play
out.
for this shirt and play for these fans because they're superb fans. We're the best fans in the country.
Hear that?
Now we need to stand tall. A good Stoke City team, as you always remember, we work from the back. We have a solid back four. We've got one up front, which is bloody ridiculous. Tyrese on his own, he's not getting the service. People are booing him. It's not fair. Why don't we do 4-4-2 or 4-2-4, like I said last week, and have the two floaters? Where's Vidigal? Where is he? I know Berger's suspended. Gooch is struggling. He's got two men on him all the time. He's getting fouled left, right and centre. That little Toby Jones referee's giving us nothing. It's absolutely ridiculous. Don't know what his name is, but he looks like Toby Jones. 1 minute he's a clown, the next minute he's a postmaster. Honest to God, you couldn't make it up, mate, honestly.
Keep that going. In the background. Big man, the hitman's flying tonight, lady.
There's a lot of balls going in the box at the top, so it's tackling. Just with the lacking confidence. Top end of table by Norwich. I think I just think that scared how it's been this season, especially the last 2 weeks.
Right, a little taster for you. Do you want to?
This one, I wrote it on the day that Sir Stanley Matthews died. It's called The Wizard of the Dribble. The Wizard of the Dribble. That's what they called our Stan. A son of the fighting Barbie. And there wasn't a nicer man. A star that glowed. A genius, gentle to the core. And every day he spent on earth, the people loved him more. Gracious as a racehorse, clean as a new pin. If Stanley was on our side, then we would surely win. The all-time greatest winger that the human race produced. The ways that Stanley lived his life must have given God a boost. He wore his heart on his red and white sleeves. Now the nation mourns and his hometown grieves. An ordinary man, full of good from young to old. If you're making any more angels, God, Stanley Matthews for some hold.